NBA has witnessed some epic comebacks over its storied history, and here are some of the greatest comebacks in the history of the NBA.
This is for the win! Oh! It's good!
Rockets vs. Spurs, 2004. In a thrilling back-and-forth contest, the Houston Rockets edged out the San Antonio Spurs 81-80 on December 9, 2004. Thanks to a miraculous 13-point performance by Tracy McGrady in the final 35 seconds of the game.
Here's McGrady for three. 35 seconds to go.
With the Spurs leading 78-71, McGrady took over, hitting 4 consecutive three-pointers, including a game winner with 1.7 seconds remaining. His heroics capped off a 33-point performance that propelled the Rockets to victory.
Brady overpulling for three. Yes! Yes! Tracy McGrady.
They almost didn't get the ball in, and now you've got the best defender in the game on McGrady. How does he hit this? Bowen not wanting to pick up the foul.
The game is widely considered to be one of the most memorable in NBA history, and McGrady's performance is still talked about today. His 13 points in 35 seconds are the most ever scored by a player in such a short span of time. McGrady's performance in that December 9th game would live on in NBA lore, forever etched in the minds of fans as one of the most incredible individual displays in league history. Pacers vs. Knicks, 1995 East Semifinals. In the electrifying atmosphere of Madison Square Garden, the Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks clashed in Game 1 of the 1995 Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing's dominance in the paint, surged ahead, building a seemingly insurmountable 105-99 lead with just 18.7 seconds remaining on the clock. However, the Pacers refused to surrender. Reggie Miller, the embodiment of clutch performances, ignited a captivating comeback. With a flurry of dazzling moves, he drained a three-pointer, stole the ensuing inbounds pass, and converted another three-point shot with 13 seconds left.
The three-point line, and hit it again! Reggie Miller has tied the game with 13 seconds remaining. Reggie Miller made a three.
The Knicks attempted to regain composure, but Miller was not to be denied. With nerves of steel, he sank 2 free throws with 7.5 seconds remaining, giving the Pacers a 107-105 lead. The Knicks' desperate heave at the buzzer fell short, and the Pacers emerged victorious in one of the most thrilling comebacks in NBA playoff history.
Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
Lakers vs. Trailblazers, 2000 West Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers and Portland Trailblazers entered Game 7 of the 2000 Western Conference Finals, tied 3-3. The Lakers were led by the dynamic duo of Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, while the Blazers were anchored by the inside-outside duo of Rasheed Wallace and Scottie Pippen. The Blazers dominated the first 3 quarters, building a 15-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. However, the Lakers refused to give up. Led by Bryant, who scored 25 points in the game, the Lakers mounted a furious comeback.
Bryant to shot!
Seconds left. LA has outscored Portland 25-.
They outscored the Blazers 31-13 in the fourth quarter to win the game 89-84, clinching their first trip to the NBA Finals since 1991. The Lakers' comeback was one of the most dramatic in NBA history. It was also a sign of things to come, as the Lakers would go on to win their first NBA championship in 12 years. Celtics vs. Lakers, 2008 NBA Finals. In Game 4 of the 2008 NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics staged a historic comeback against the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 24 points at halftime, the Celtics rallied behind a spirited effort from their bench, led by Eddie House and James Posey, who combined for 29 points. The Celtics chipped away at the Lakers' lead throughout the third quarter, and with 4 minutes remaining in the game, they took their first lead since the opening minutes. The Lakers fought back to tie the game, but the Celtics held on for a 97-91 victory.
And this crowd so disappointed in a game that started great.
Ray Allen led the Celtics with 19 points, while Paul Pierce added 20. Kobe Bryant paced the Lakers with 17 points, but it was not enough to overcome the Celtics-inspired comeback. The Celtics' victory in Game 4 was the largest comeback in the NBA Finals since 1971. It also gave them a 3-1 lead in the series. The Celtics would go on to win the series in 6 games, capturing their first NBA championship since 1986. Heat vs. Spurs, 2013 NBA Finals. One of the greatest comebacks in NBA history took place during Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs. The game is often referred to as the Miracle in Miami. In this game, the San Antonio Spurs were just seconds away from winning the NBA championship with a 94-89 lead over the Miami Heat with 28 seconds left in regulation. However, the Heat managed to make an incredible comeback. LeBron James hit a three-pointer, cutting the lead to 95-92. Then, the Spurs' Kawhi Leonard missed a free throw, giving the Heat a chance to tie the game. With just a few seconds left, Chris Bosh secured an offensive rebound and passed the ball to Ray Allen, who made a dramatic game-tying three-pointer from the corner with 5.2 seconds left in regulation.
Chris Bosh with the huge offensive rebound.
And Mike, Tim Duncan out of the game.
The Heat went on to win in overtime, 103-100, forcing a Game 7 and eventually winning the NBA championship. This comeback is considered one of the most memorable moments in NBA history, and Ray Allen's clutch three-pointer is often cited as one of the greatest shots in the history of the sport.
Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout.
Cavaliers vs. Warriors, 2016 NBA Finals. In a rematch of the previous year's finals, the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors met again in 2016. The Warriors, led by Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, had set an NBA record with 73 wins during the regular season. The Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, were determined to avenge their defeat in 2015. The series went back and forth, with the Warriors taking a 3-1 lead. However, the Cavaliers refused to give up, winning Game 5 in Oakland to keep their hopes alive.
Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Again, one of the all-time great finals performances from a pair of teammates.
In Game 6, the Cavaliers routed the Warriors by 14 points to force a Game 7.
It's off the bench, he's going to come in. James, finishing touches on a magnificent performance.
In Game 7, the Cavaliers and Warriors played a tightly contested game throughout. With the score tied at 89, James made a block on Andre Iguodala's layup attempt.
Iguodala up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Great pass by Curry, running hard by Iguodala, and super huge.
Kyrie Irving then hit a go-ahead three-pointer with 53 seconds left.
Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. And the Cavaliers by 3. Kyrie Irving, they get exactly what they want. Everybody out of my way. It's time to dance. Gets them one-on-one, lulls them to sleep.
And the Cavaliers held on for a 93-89 victory. James was named Finals MVP. The victory gave the Cavaliers their first NBA championship in franchise history, and it ended the Cleveland sports curse. Kings vs. Bulls, 2009. On December 21, 2009, the Sacramento Kings pulled off one of the most remarkable comebacks in NBA history, erasing a 35-point deficit to stun the Chicago Bulls 102-98. The Bulls led by as many as 35 points in the third quarter, seemingly cruising to a comfortable victory.
They foul right there. Tyreke Evans splits the free throws. We got a 2-point game.
However, the Kings refused to give up, and they began to chip away at the lead throughout the third quarter, led by rookie Tyreke Evans, who scored 23 points.
Kirk. Evans, hard drive to the rim. Wow.
The Kings continued to rally in the fourth quarter, and they took their first lead of the game with just over 1 minute remaining. The Bulls had a chance to tie the game in the final seconds, but Derrick Rose's layup was off the mark, and the Kings held on for the improbable victory. The Kings' comeback was the second largest in NBA history at the time, and it remains one of the most memorable games in franchise history.
Oh my goodness, 102-98, Sacramento wins the game.
Jazz vs. Nuggets, 1996. On November 27, 1996, the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets etched their names in NBA history with what is widely considered to be the greatest comeback in league history. The Nuggets dominated the first half, outscoring the Jazz by a staggering 70-34 margin. At halftime, it seemed like the game was all but over. However, the Jazz refused to give up. Led by Karl Malone and Jeff Hornacek, they mounted a furious comeback in the second half. Malone and Hornacek combined for 60 points in the game.
Really statistically one of his best seasons, if not his best combined rebounding.
With Malone scoring 31 and Hornacek adding 29. The Jazz outscored the Nuggets 71-33 in the second half,
Back a three. Got it!
erasing the 36-point deficit. The Jazz's 107-103 victory is considered to be one of the most improbable comebacks in NBA history.
Backdoor Russell.
It is a testament to the team's never-say-die attitude and their ability to perform under pressure. These comebacks are memorable moments in NBA history, showcasing the resilience and determination of the teams and players involved. Thanks for watching.